The way that people communicate today has vastly changed due to mobile companies such as Orange, O2, Vodafone, T-Mobile and more. Are people talking less face-to-face and more on phone or internet? In the late 1700s, the best way of communication was through letters, handwritten on nice paper and delivered to the person it was meant for. The pen and ink days has vanished and the only mail we get now is normally junk letters. So how do we now communicate? 21st century, the age of mobile phones, texting our friends and forgetting to talk to them as much.
The internet has propagated itself into the individual home, whereas before you tended to find that it was by and large companies that would use it.
With a once monthly payment you have to make, you're going to get some of the best phones possible, and also add features such as free text messages and free minutes for calls, and that makes them so appealing just now.
I like to have it for emergencies, if I'm in the car and I'm collecting children from school, or if I'm delayed, or if the children are out and about and I need to know where they are, then I like them to have a phone and I like me to have a phone.
Well, mobile phones are the most addictive part of our society today, especially with the text message facility. It's even came to the situation where we actually have there's a text language. It's obviously just abbreviated forms, including obviously numbers, take place of several letters.
I text more than I talk.
I talk more because I think I can't do predictive text, so I'm doing it the long way and I'm very slow, so it takes me much longer to text.
It's more convenient really, and sometimes you're going to get an answer if people are nearby, but you can always get the message to them. If you can't get through to them on the phone, they've always got later to look at it.
People are definitely buying mobile phones for the features rather than its actual function, due to the fact that there's obviously a music player that's involved and you can watch videos on the phone, and also now there's high quality cameras, 5 megapixel cameras.
I think internet cafes they're essentially a service that people need, people that are on the move, people that have got some time to kill.
So the internet has become more prominent in society. Now more people use the internet. But what do they do on it?
Yeah, I use the internet every day.
I do use the internet.
I chat, I use MySpace and people chat to my mates.
It's on MSN, I chat.
It makes it easier to arrange gigs with other bands through MySpace, just leave a message in that. It's pretty handy.
Ordering, shopping and like kind of booking flights home and things like that. But I suppose I use it more for social emails and things like that.
People are using it for all sorts of things. Emailing, it's probably one of the most obvious uses. Online chat, whether it's just audio or with video. People can have video conferences, personal video conferences over the internet with their friends, family abroad, all over the world.
Internet chat has become huge recently through sites like Bebo, MySpace and MSN.
I do have a Bebo page, yes.
Well, I've got several MySpaces, but under various aliases.
I have a Bebo page because it helps you keep in touch with friends that you don't see very often, and it's also free, where text messaging isn't.
In the days of old, when I was young, to chat with somebody on the other side of the world, you would need a long-wave radio, or you would need, back in the early 80s, we had CB radio. So chat in that sense isn't actually new. It's just the medium of the internet that's new that allows us to do that.
So although all this new technology is used to communicate, do they actually boost communication between people?
Oh, absolutely boost communication. Like I'm in touch with so many people that I wouldn't be otherwise.
Absolutely, it's taken away the fact that before mobile phones, obviously you had to be at a landline to make a call to someone, obviously to be in contact with them, and then there's obviously the internet. There you'd have to be near an internet line to talk to someone.
I think they've boosted communication between people.
I disagree with that because I'm thinking of a specific occasion. I collected about 4 girls from a party in Glasgow, and they all got into the car and proceeded not to talk to one another but to text their friends on the mobile phone. So it was silent in the car and all they were doing was texting. So that, you know, the communication was different.
People are now able to chat with people all over the world using the internet. So in that sense, communication is being broadened.
If they didn't boost communication, people wouldn't use them. That's the reason people have them in the first place.